Frankfurt, Detroit with an Airbus A340-300 is today's flight. And don't forget the head and prepare the luggage. Yep, all set here. At last, uniform check. You know that. Acceptable. All right, let's go. Let's go down to the lobby and towards Frankfurt Airport. I think you know where I am. Yeah, I am here.
So back to my favorite spot now, off to the crew base and then to Detroit. First time for me. So let's see how that is. All right.
So from the departure board towards our crew base, let's sneak inside and first things first, get the shoes ready. Yeah, one more. All right, and leave the luggage here, the head as well, and then, this way. Yes, the first yes of the day. The second one is to Michele. Thanks a lot for meeting again, and he prepared himself the wonderful omelette. And just watch him doing this. I think it's also quite acceptable. Very nice, very nice. Perfect.
Vielen Dank, Michele.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Michele. And get the coffee and enjoy the food. Time for a route check. We depart Frankfurt on runway 25 center, then via Amsterdam and Manchester, Belfast, the southern part of Greenland, south of the Hudson Bay, north of Goose Bay, via Toronto to Detroit. 8 hours, 40 minutes, the flight time, and now ready for the cabin briefing. Another yes, and the cockpit briefing. Prepared all the weather charts and decided about the fuel. Cabin briefing is finished. Let's go. There's the bus approaching. Let's sneak inside and on our way towards Victor 170, past this 747 Frankfurt Tower and cross this taxiway on the way to our plane. And we'll pass by the A340-300 Hotel Zulu. It's going to New York with my friend Mark. Have a nice flight, guys. And this is our plane, the beautiful Foxtrot Charlie, going to Detroit with us today. Thanks a lot for getting us safe to the plane, to our crew bus driver. Time for an outside check with beautiful weather here in Frankfurt. Everything looks perfect on this beautiful plane, from the tail to the top and to the front. Yep, all set here. As well, the welcome panel. And let's sneak inside, view into our premium economy class, and from here to our economy class. And quick turnaround, then on the way to seat 4G with the screen and Detroit skyline to my favorite seat 5K. You know that, always choose the window seat. So back to the cockpit, and this is a 747. Just arrived from Buenos Aires, long flight, and the guys are just going to their parking position, and this 747 is on the way to Miami. Look at this beautiful plane. And this gear retraction is always amazing. Have a nice flight, guys, towards Florida. And we are concentrating on our flight. Almost everything is prepared. The doors are almost closed. So starting up our engines here on our position, then clear to taxi out. A left turn. And thanks a lot, Mark, for just getting this small video of us passing by your plane. All right. The 747 in front of us is the Lufthansa A340 going to Chicago, and we're allowed to taxi behind and line up behind on runway 25 center after this plane. Original sound, original speed. Sit back, relax, enjoy the takeoff.
On runway 25 center.
Your patrol. Takeoff. First is sit.
And as well, you will see two perspectives in a moment. Rotation speed 294 kilometers an hour.
V1.
Rotate. Of the yeah.
We have a liftoff, a right turn after departure following the German Autobahn and then passing Mainz and Wiesbaden and the Rhine River any second. There's the Rhine River. We'll see this on a routing a few times more like this time and then heading northwest. The weather was quite fair in Frankfurt. It was 15 degrees on the Celsius scale and only very few clouds. So this is the city of Koblenz and the Mosel River joining the Rhine River, the Festung Ehrenbreitstein to the right side and German corner, das Deutsche Eck just close. So I think I have to definitely visit this. This is, I guess, the 100th time I saw this from above. I have to go there just one day. All right. Following the Rhine River, as I said, towards the city of Cologne, which will be the next on our routing. Yeah, actually, this is the airport of Cologne, Bonn, perfectly situated there. And in the background, the city of Leverkusen. There is the Rhine River again and the city of Cologne. It was a bit bumpy, so just only a short view onto the cathedral. Yep, there we are. And then to the left, it's Garzweiler. It's excavating coal mining here in Germany. And look at this huge hole and those huge excavators down there. Yeah, this is always amazing. Garzweiler. I think this is the name of that hole. This is the Rhine River once again in the city of Düsseldorf. The airport in the background and the Königsallee in the foreground. Very well to be seen. From Düsseldorf, we are heading towards the Netherlands. Weather still nice, so next on our route is the city of Amsterdam to the right, and you can see all those canals there. Pretty good. Nice weather. It's always worth a visit. And from Amsterdam, we are heading on to the North Sea, and you see the weather is getting worse. It's cloudy all the way here in the North Sea and will be cloudy overhead England and Scotland as well. So time for some leftovers. We start with a small salad. It's a bit bumpy, as you see. And check the weather again. But Britain was covered by clouds, so we'll take the main course. Thanks again to a wonderful crew for those leftovers. Yummy. And then we check the communication with the Shanwick Control Center. We do text communication here when we're passing the North Atlantic. It was cloudy there, but when we reached the southern tip of Greenland, you can see it already. The clouds stopped, and it was a very nice and very clear view onto Greenland. As you see on this, a bit bumpy still, but very, very beautiful images. I leave you with this for a minute. See those glaciers, the mountains. It's always spectacular. Most of the time it's cloudy there over at Greenland, but today it was very, very nice. There's the emergency alternate airport of Narsarsuaq down there. But we're just taking a look if we can spot an iceberg. Not here, just some glaciers, some mountains. But there, get it closer, get a bit closer. Yeah, there is a very tiny small iceberg down there. All right, from Greenland, we are heading towards Canada. It was cloudy there as well, but not here with Air Canada. The 787, just 2,000 feet above, on the way to Toronto, is just passing. We're checking on the weather of Detroit. It says a bit gusty winds there, but quite fair. 16 degrees, runway 21 left to be expected. Lake Ontario and south of that, the Lake Erie, and the connection between those, there are the Niagara Falls. And this is how it looks from 38,000 feet. Not as amazing as from the ground. Further on, the city of Toronto, and there is the airport of Toronto, very well to be seen. And this is how it looks on Flight Radar 24. Yep, just passing by Toronto, do a slight right turn, and starting our descent towards Detroit. Yeah, Toronto, and nice weather is awaiting us in Detroit. So do a right turn here and start our descent, and then do a serious cloud surfing here. It was very nice. You can see the shifting clouds. And we just stopped our descent on our arrival route, just top of those clouds. Do a right turn just north of Lake Erie, still over at Canada. And yeah, look how beautiful that is. The next is Lake St. Clair, which is just the border between Canada and the US. You can see the water right in the middle of the lake on this approach here on Flight Radar 24. Look at those beautiful autumn colors, and yeah, there we are, and the border between Canada and the US, right exactly at this position. We are on a long base, so 2 left turns onto final for runway 25 left. There's the first turn and the second one, then we're on final approach for 21 left. And you know that landing in original sound, original speed, it was a bit bumpy, so Michael is doing a good job, or a great job, as you see on this landing.
400. 100 above. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 4.
Hola. Reverse.
Yeah, gusty winds from the right. Very well done, Michael. And we are taxiing back towards the terminal. Do a right turn here and show you this on an image, how the taxi route was. If you look at the chart, so leave the runway, then a left turn, Papa 3, then Foxtrot, crossing 21 right and 09 left. Left in here, Papa 3. Crossing of 21 right is approved, so doing that. Slight right turn, taxiway Foxtrot, and crossing runway 09 left as well is approved. Perfect. And then to our parking position, it's Delta 5 West. Yep, there we are. Parking brake is set.
Got the cockpit?
Good afternoon.
Welcome to Detroit. The 24 top is started.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, another uneventful flight. Perfect plane. Everything worked absolutely nice and as desired. So, time to leave. Thanks a lot for getting us safe here to the Foxtrot Charlie. Thanks a lot to our wonderful crew. We're on the way to the luggage belt, elevators, escalators up and down. There's the passport control, and we're there in Detroit getting the luggage. And yeah, the crew is in a very good mood, as you see. Thanks a lot for taking care of the luggage and closing the door and then taking us to our hotel. A last goodbye to our plane, and then a little bumpy ride to our crew hotel here in Detroit. Beautiful weather upon our arrival. Bit of Halloween still there. And then let's sneak inside. Quite a nice interior. And you know what's coming now after this flag. Short room tour. Thanks a lot for this very nice room. And you know what's coming at the end. The head on the bed. So good night from Detroit.